The Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 killed 20 to 50 million people worldwide. This particular strain of flu was so deadly because doctors at this time did not have the technology necessary to combat this illness. 30 years later, Johan Hilton, a student at the University of Iowa, overheard a classmate say that the clue to understanding the 1918 flu might be found in the bodies of victims who were buried in permafrost. In 1949, before returning home from school, Johan Hilton made a recreational trip up to Alaska, particularly Fairbanks. Hilton decided to visit the University of Alaska Museum, where he met anthropologist Otto Geist. Hilton revealed his interest in the Spanish influenza, and from here, Geist introduced him to Lutheran missionaries who gave him church records from Alaskan villages in 1918. These records included detailed information on the dead, including where they were buried. After checking out these documents, Hilton decided that Breivik Mission, a place where 72 of 80 inhabitants died of the Spanish influenza, was the perfect place to test his theory. After receiving permission to open up the grave, Hilton examined bodies and removed lung tissue from 4 bodies. In a lab, he tried to revive the virus, but failed. 46 years later, Johan Hilton was reading an article in the journal Science written by molecular pathologist Jeffrey Taubenberger. This inspired Johan Hilton to go back to Breivik Mission and try again. In 1997, Johan Hilton set out for Alaska once more. After receiving permission to open the grave again, he started digging. At a depth of 7 feet, Hilton saw what he was looking for: a well-preserved body. The body was that of an obese woman. Her lungs, which Hilton removed, were well preserved. Hilton said that the body's excess fatty tissue had insulated the lungs from decay during brief periods of permafrost thaw. In 2005, Dr. Taubenberger used these lung samples to reconstruct the virus. They determined that the Spanish influenza had originated in birds and had mutated to infect people. Using this information, researchers developed a vaccine. As we can see, cemeteries are much more than resting places. They also hold the keys to history and medicine.